huge thank you to each and every one of you. I still remember doing my first 100 subs thank you video. Then I got to 300, I did a thank you video. I'll never forget that. Then a 500 thank you video. And then 500 was my last threshold, right? The next was 1,000. And I thought, I'm in where I'm going to be, man. I mean, I'm not some big marketer. I'm just being myself. I know football video games. I know football in real life. Got to a high level as a player, a high level as a coach. Got to higher levels in video games, right? It's all relative. You don't see me on TV with some of these players, but there's a lot of players that aspire to get to a level I can help them get to. And I thought, I spread to a pretty good amount of people just for playing the game, making some videos, and then letting the people see that I know what I'm talking about type of thing. So I've been humble every step of the way, and I'm absolutely ecstatic right now. And there's still going to be those haters out there. There's always haters, good or bad, no matter when, but they'll, 900, 900. 900 might as well be 99 million to me, literally. I thank each and every one of you, even if you didn't sub and you just watch the videos, man. But after the 500 thank you video, it was like, I thought, there's no way, 1,000? You know what I mean? Again, I'm humble. I'm not expecting, I don't expect everything given to me. But I worked my butt off for this, and sure enough, it just started climbing. And I have other things I do too. I try to grind as much as I can when I have the time. And lately I've been able to really put some time in. Really been dedicated to eFootball because I know this game has so much to offer when it comes to pure football, when it comes to putting the work in tactically on the pitch, right? And even though it's lacking in modes, which is crazy to me because, the hunger is there for good football, man. And there's going to be players out here, and if this game can really spread that good football aspect, which I know they don't, because myself, since 2022, I've been playing competitive over at FC. And UFL came, and I was literally yearning when I started playing UFL for the type of football that eFootball always had. And I didn't know it. And I didn't even know it, man. Because there's so many players over here that want to shortcut and make the game ugly. Spam through balls, take advantage of glitches, stuff like that, And so that's really all I knew this game to be. And even when I tried it, the word wasn't even spread enough to where I even knew to look at it from the perspective, okay, here's what you learn, here's how you can play, right? And then, like I said, a month ago, finally, I started looking from a different perspective because of some awesome people that I truly appreciate in my community that play eFootball. And sure enough, once I really saw it from, the aspect of playing the game how it can be played and how it should be played, I was like, oh yeah, this is the game. Once I really started paying attention to these details of the game that no other football game has. And why am I going so deep into that? Because while I want other games to be good, because it just is good for football gamers all around, no matter which game you play, right? I want rematch to be great. I want goals to be great. I want whatever game that FIFA links up with, whatever development company, I want that game to be great. And it always just pushes each development company to give their best. And so, for me, eFootball right now is that game where you can get so much out of it as far as just being a football game fan. Putting the tactical work in, putting the work in on the pitch. And I truly think that this game hasn't even came close to hitting the potential that it can in the future. You guys got to remember, every day there's a new footballer, right? Every day there's a new footballer that's coming along. 12, 13, 14, 10, 6, 7 that's turning on and starting an eFootball account, right? And if we can start spreading the word and getting it to the point where when players turn on this game, they want to make those awesome passing sequences. They want to score a goal starting at their back line and work the ball up all the way. They want to start playing tiki-taka like their favorite Barca teams that they looked, see so many highlights on YouTube, or go get Cantona and score some incredible goals that he scores playing football, using Beckham's skulls to play those long cross the field, through balls to the outside winger, who then drives it in and plays into the middle for whoever it may be at the time, right? That's what this game can produce. It's capable of it, right? So this is where I truly feel like I'm going to cross that 1,000 subscriber mark at. And I'm really happy about that. Never would have seen it coming. Remember, when I started this channel, thanks, Jackson. Yeah, what's up, buddy? Yeah, so when I started this channel, UFL was what I thought that game might be able to be. Now, it was miles away from anything that eFootball is. I just want to get that straight. It's been in production for over 8 years, and they released a game that was lower level, but it was football at the beginning until they started messing things up over there at UFL. But at the beginning, it was wide open. You could score from any different way. The goals were pretty much, the shots and stuff were pretty much uniform. It was kind of cookie cutter type of, but the type of goals you created were from all different ways. Crosses, free kicks, inside of the box, outside of the box, whatever, headers, everything you could score from any different way. You could play 3-back, 4-back, 5-back. Didn't matter. As long as you knew the tactical aspect of it and attacked in a way to create chances, you could score. As long as you could manual defend and knew when to step, when to commit, where to move your defenders manually, because it was so manual that you could run by an AI-controlled defender, like run right next to him, and the defender wouldn't touch the ball. And I love that aspect. So you never know. If we get enough players on it, and Konami starts seeing, all of the yearning for the AI assistance to go away, outside of like the skills part is great, right? I love this aspect of it. The AI part like this. I go into my David Villa, right? I see what skills he has. I see, like, if I add flip flap, he already has soul control and double touch. Now he's got that super double touch, or whatever you want to call it. Excellent. Now he's also got a dipping shot, which is great for an attacker. One touch pass for the layoffs, and through passing, right, for when he gets the ball up top and wants to lay it through to one of his fellow attackers. Right? He's already got the one-time shot, long-range shooting, all this, He does not have the outside curler. What does that mean? Well, when I'm running at an angle where only an outside curler can be hit, I know with VI I got to change my angle. With Roberto Carlos, I'm actually looking for that outside curler angle, right? And so you start to learn these different skills. You start to know what skill moves the players have, and then you can utilize those on the pitch. The type of passing each player has, you get what I'm saying? And that part I love. I'm all right, Jackson. I'm gonna get right into it. I already played my warm-up games. I did a co-op game. Just the co-op I love, by the way. It's just the connection part sometimes can be rough. But I did a co-op game, and then after that, I also played one game in my league, which I was like, what's the difference between my league and this? Right? And the difference I noticed, so if I go into my league, I played one game there. It's a lot easier, I'm not going to lie. I play Legend on Legend difficulty, right? But it's an actual league, like a Premier League situation. So I get that. So I have my dream team, obviously. But my schedule that I play is against all the English League teams. I chose Man United, right? And then this eFootball League versus AI is literally you're playing against user-created teams, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to start with that, and I'm going to start getting a routine going. And the way that they added this AI, I released that video on it, but it's so unique and it's so cool that They did this right. This AI thing, it's a whole different challenge. They did it right. I wish they would kill out some of the AI assistants, like I said, outside of the skills and this and that. Some of like that feels like scripting, the quote unquote momentum that they call it, which it's not the right word for it, man. It's not. It's a way to give lower skilled players that have the game going against them. It gives them a way to stay in the game. So I don't like that stuff. But yeah, so there's just so much to offer in this game, even without the modes and the even without the deep modes, which I wish they did. I know they have that. I heard about it. I haven't got to play one yet, but the test your limit stuff, I've just heard about that. They haven't even had one since I've been playing. Because I'm so fresh in this game, they need to have that every weekend. That's like their champs mode. They need to have that every weekend. What's up, Macy? And so I learned about that. They need to have that every weekend. They need to have so much more, right? They need to start having a way to grind for great players. It can't just be you pack them. So let's say they release that pack and they have Ronaldinho, Cafu, and Roberto Carlos. They need to start doing it where you have Ronaldinho, Cafu, and Roberto Carlos, but then the featured, objectives player would be, let's say, who's another Brazilian I got? Bebeto. Bebeto's a featured objective player. Now, in order to get Bebeto, kind of like how they added Serginho and Tony Adams and whoever else, they added all those players to the daily game. They need to do something like that. So then for the objective player, you literally have to finish X amount of objectives, just like they did to get Nabry, and then you can pick Bebeto out. Or if they want to do a player pick, you could do like a Bebeto or a whoever. That's what they need to do. Oh no, today's Wednesday, isn't it? No. Damn, I planned on just going crazy. I plan on playing my butt off, dude. Damn it. Damn, I got a really good team. This is my opponent. I got a really good team I'm playing against. But man, they do a great job with the cards. They do a great job. If it could just go deeper, but I can't believe it's down, dude. Fudge. Because I planned on streaming earlier all the way. We got to 900 though, and that was the whole point of that whole spiel, is that this game has so much to offer, and I never would have dreamed that I'm here, but I'm humble every step of the way. Never am I going to expect to get more and more and more and more. I'm just going to keep loving these football games, giving my honest opinion, good, bad, or indifferent. Sometimes it gets pretty ugly, man. I don't mince my words. But you guys have shown that you guys get where I'm coming from, which I appreciate. And, yeah, so that's that. So I look forward to continuing to just move forward with eFootball. There's plenty of room to grow, even just for the love of the game and advancing in the game and getting up there. It's well worth it. And it's so cool because the work you put in eFootball, you absolutely can feel yourself getting better. Not always necessarily getting rewarded with the results. Somewhat of that. With all the AI assistants, sometimes it's not even just... It's more about the... you can see it on the pitch. And so my whole goal is to start beating these meta anti-football players, because the meta is anti-football, let's be honest. And I think the more you beat them, the larger this community grows, promoting like how good this game can be, the better, the more players will want to play football, right? So yeah, so we're 100 away, maybe less than. I haven't checked it. So at the start of this, when I checked, at least I was at 900 subs. If you guys want to be a part of getting me across that finish line to 1,000, it's literally just got to hit on that number part. And then what happens is I cross a threshold, and that's when, oh no, I gotta start focusing. That's when I cross the threshold, and I'm at my last little hoop I gotta jump through to be a full-on YouTube partner, and then we can start really focusing on the next you know, step up for this channel. Which is pretty cool to even think about. There was a time when I never even considered it. I mean, I think I started this November, late November, this channel. I've made it to the top of FC, I've made it to the top of UFL, but I want to make it to the top of eFootball. And I truly think that this is the game. I truly do. PES Golden Years 06, 07, 08. I'll never forget those times. It was the most realistic football. And then for some reason they started trying to be like FC. And it got super like, you know, people just stopped playing because no one wanted another FC. And now, I feel like they got their own qualms and fuck, dude, see them. Well, they got their own qualms and stuff they gotta fix. They have the best chance at just giving you a true football game that's satisfying to play, that isn't arcadey, that has realistic legends. I mean, FC, if that doesn't show you, they botch every legend badly. Guys, by the way, holy shit, this is tough. I'm not really focusing right now, but yeah, the AI is tough. The AI is very tough. They're just one step ahead every step of the way. I'm lucky I'm not 2-0 down, because I need to start focusing. But yeah, so the way you guys could help me get across the finish line, if you're subbed and you have any other people in your household that happen to have a phone by, ask them if they could go in or do it for them and just go in there and just sub. That's all you gotta do. That would help tremendously, because hitting that number is all it takes, and then boom, I'm done with the little criteria that I have. Oh my god, did you see that touch? That's the other thing I don't like. So say you get the ball and you've already put in like to clear it, it won't register it. So you got to be ready right away. I've done that both when I got a rebound or something, and I've done it when, you know, I'm going around my goal to clear a ball after they almost scored, and I've given up goals that way and lost chances to score. For some reason, if you do it at a certain time, it like doesn't register your command. Come on, Kohler. I did super cancel right away there, so I could take over Kohler's run. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, we were so close. Boom, boom. Good. I saw what was coming. No way. Hold on. Tomorrow's 441? Where do they release these notes at? Is it on the website? Yeah, I know. I hate that little player freeze, Jackson. Jackson, 4.4.1. And they're nerfing AI even more, dude. Think about it. That's what I've been saying. That'd be like a Christmas present, dude. Because they did a pretty good job with 4.4, dude. The more I'm understanding eFootball, like since it came out, the more I realize how much they really changed in that patch. Which, to be fair, when it first came out, I didn't really notice as many of the differences, because I learned so much about this game on the daily, dude. Honest to God, on the daily. And I didn't really, but now I can really see with the passes. You actually, and it's still too much. So if they keep going, putting it down, announcement in game. Oh, it's under the news thing, isn't it? I gotta check that. Okay, cool. Because I'm used to, for the other games, seeing like it'll come across on X or something like that. But I follow eFootball, I think. Let me check. They don't do it on their eFootball thing. Let me check. Yeah, I hear you, Jackson. I'm really putting my time in, and I got a community full of great people that help me out. So I do got, that's like a cheat code, you know? community full of people that are helping me. You know, I just want to address something real quick too. I don't know if you guys remember John from here, but he offered a lot of help, man. He did. Now, I put up with a lot along the way, whether it was with me or the community, where he would help out, but then he was a one-upper type of guy. He was a know-it-all. People would come and chat, and he would take it over like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, or you're wrong, and I accepted it because he helped out a lot. But, hold on, let me read this. He helped out a lot, but I had to boot him, man, because he got onto a freaking second account. Didn't even tell me that it was a new name, so I had no idea who he was. If it wasn't for somebody in the community that put it together, because it's almost obvious he did it on purpose. But then he started talking crap. He started talking crap in here. Now, he said a few things before me and him would go back and forth, but I don't care about that. You know, different opinions. Sometimes when you're passionate about something, it gets heated. But this was just straight crap talking, using an alias too. And so, why am I bringing that up? Because I still do want to give him his credit for helping out a lot. I just don't know why he had to go to the crap talking part. It was crazy. It was almost like he wanted me to do exactly what he said, and if I didn't, then all of a sudden it would turn to shit talking and stuff. It was weird, but since he's no longer here, I'm going to say it once and for all. I was like, dude, I do appreciate some of the good stuff that he did helping at the beginning, because he was a big help. It's just for some reason he used it as a chance to kind of bully some of the chat and do stuff like that. It just wasn't good. And then he got on an alias and talked crap. It was just like, it was crazy. But I at least want to say shout out to him for the help he did give at the beginning, because he helped me after I played really get to the next level. Alright, so I'm going to the eFootball official website. I'm following. So, a new sneak peek. eFootball player of the week has arrived. We got a prolific winger. Playstyle, prolific winger. Player skill, first time shot. Another player skill is long range curler. So that's coming tonight, right? The second qualifier, round 3 is complete. So let me see this real quick. Europe and Africa, Asia West, Americas. Nobody from the United States made it to the regional finals. 4 Brazilians, 2 Mexicans, a Costa Rican, and somebody from Peru. No Americans. There's another Asia one. eFootball Mobile. Any Americans? No Americans in mobile or console. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, no news on the updates on here. Nothing. Sorry, guys. I wanted to read to see if they... I'm surprised they don't announce 4.4.1 on there. But yeah, so that's another big thing, dude. I'm obviously doing this for anybody around the whole world, right? Because it's a world's game. But in my region alone, which is North America, obviously, eFootball crap. eFootball is way behind. eFootball is way behind where it should be, dude. Good, come on, Roberto. Good ball. Oh man, I thought that was gonna be a good ball. Alright, I gotta make some changes. Nah, I want to keep this. I want to keep this because I want to see if I can work out of this pressure. I'm gonna go attacking. Come on. See, if you don't do super cancel quick enough. course. Good. Good. Kohler. Keep going. Use them. Good. Come on. Good ball. Oh, man. Yeah, that's crazy that they need to announce that. They need to do that, especially for content purposes, man. Content creators. I mean, that's huge news, dude. That needs to be, you know what I mean? Come on, boys. And this is a game that, against AI, you just need total concentration. God dang it, gosh dang it. See, the super cancel didn't work there. Oh, burned. Dude, what? The ball's like going through my players. Good. If you keep playing this, though, you will get better and better and better at playing good football. I'll tell you that right now. Well, that sucked. I'm sure you guys seen what happened there. That sucked. Good. Dang. One touch off, man. We're just one off. Good. Come on. Come on. Come on, we're at beast mode time now. Come on. Ah. If I don't go at him. Damn. I'm taking that touch across to try to get a shot. There it is. Oh, man, usually those go in. I wonder if that's only mobile. Do they ever do only mobile updates?
Substitutions taking place.
85% of the 850 million is on mobile? Are you sure? That's crazy. 85%? Here it is, guys. All this can work. Oh, if I won that cleanly, it goes to Schneider and I could shoot it. Damn it. Too much. I overthought what I wanted to do. There it is. Oh my God, come on.
2 added minutes
Come
has
on.
been indicated.
Oh, Roberto. All that space on a through ball and you missed that one. You would, wouldn't you, you freaker? Yeah, but let's just assume they're all active. Because they don't have a stat with active users, I don't think, do they? Yeah, this Division 2 is definitely hard. Still Division 2. I gotta get revenge and actually focus. Gotta get revenge and actually focus. I'm confident that I can win. Yeah, so sometimes you gotta pressure your butt off because, dude, these guys will keep the ball forever. So if you didn't remember what happened on their goal, I had all my defenders there. It wasn't a counter or anything, but every time I went to tackle, they were one step ahead. Then I started putting pressure on them, but I couldn't get a goal in. So, and I gotta see if this is the right setup. Diego. We got some real good opponents now in Division 2, that's for sure. So far I have a tie and a loss, 1-0 and 1-1. In the 1-0 or the 1-1 tie should have won. I destroyed my opponent, but they had a big header of the ball that came down and got it. And then the last game was pretty much like this game. Christmas tree opponent. Remember, these are user created teams. But you're seeing actual football out of these teams, even in quick counter. What? Roy, if you have a way better touch than that. Yeah, please like and subscribe, boys. The road to 1,000 is here. Boys and girls, I should say. You never know. The road to 1,000 is here. We're at 900, maybe 900 plus by now. All the way out. Good. Come on. Come on, Kohler. Via! Offsides. That's the only thing I gotta decide is if that stacked setup, which is typically how I like it, because I like to play up, back, and throughs. If that's a good setup for me, come on. That up, back, and through style with Villa playing pretty much dead center, one on top of the other with Kohler. With Villa being the through guy and Kohler. Kohler I made Shadow Striker too, though. I might make him turn him back to a target man. 1-0. Gosh dang it. Here we go again. Come on. I'm going straight to attacking. Goal. Yeah, they definitely nerf Kohler. Which I'm all for nerfing him as long as it's realistic. Meaning, like, if he's wide open for a header, then that's kind of crazy that they won't let him score that. I'm not saying that is it. I don't use him for just spamming crosses anyway, but when he is open for a header, I had one, I put a corner set piece that I did, where Kohler just flicked on the ball. I didn't just go to dunk on him and put a highlight of it. It was Kohler flicking the ball, and the dude's like, "You have Kohler and you put a set piece up." I go, "Yeah." Notice that I flicked the ball on with him, dum-dum. I didn't just take it and dunk on him, you know. I also had a badass highlight where Kohler was the assist man and Carlos ran through. Oh yeah, you guys already know where I'm going with this. It's like that in this game, bro. It feels so scripted, dude. Feels so scripted. Like they decide when you're gonna score, when you're getting in. Whoa, what the hell? Can't believe that hit the post. Oh, fuck yeah, it's refreshing. Thank God. I know, that's what I'm saying. It's a unique challenge. It's way better this way. Way better. Oh, I notice how I read it too. They didn't let Kohler steal that. I love that part of it. See what I'm saying though? If you don't, dude, the order was all jacked up in that. If you don't go crazy on the pressure, you'll never get the ball back with these guys. Even pressuring them, it's hard. You gotta go crazy on the pressure in the higher divisions. If you're wondering why I'm just going crazy, they will keep the ball all day. God, I can't believe that hit the post. All right, come on, let's get another one. How far are you guys along? Have you guys been playing AI League? If so, how are you guys liking it? Come on. Good. Come on, Carlos. There it is. Oh my God, guys. Dude, are you freaking kidding me? I can't catch a break. I feel like it's going to be like that the whole time. Come on, man. Literally one mistake. Whoa, I fucked that up. 2-0. Yeah, see, dude. God, this is going to be a long battle, dude. So annoying, man. They're just not going to let me score. That's just the bottom line. That's how these games go. Told you. What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? They're not going to let me score. This is how it goes. This is the bad part. This is the bad part. Forget about that. Let's talk about the post. Every single one, that's the third time, guys. They're just literally not going to let me score. I've been dealing with this the whole time in these upper levels. They've gotten 2 shots, 2 goals. It won't matter how many shots I get. Finally! And they made it that hard to get. They made that hard to get. Do you guys hit the post all the time? Do you guys get that same kind of thing in this game too, or is that just me? Like where it feels like, dude, that goes in every other time. As I say that, King Konami's watching, guys. King Konami's watching. Drink their water. King Konami goes, crap, he broke the code, he knows. He called him, he's like, guys, he's hit the post 3 times, man. At this rate, he's going to break the goal down hitting the post. Thank you, King Konami. Thank you. But tell me your guys' take. Do you guys feel that same way when you're playing too? It was refreshing hearing the other content creators say the same thing, where it's like, it comes in waves too. So I make no mistake about it, dude. I know I can't let them breathe, because if they get any chance, especially with these good players too, dude, it's a challenge. And so at least, like Jackson said, at least they don't play that ratty crap. They use user created teams, but even if they play quick counter, like you could tell the setup that it's ratty, they'll still try to play football. But the AI like assistance part is definitely there, bro. The momentum, as they call it, or whatever. Now, is that a word? What the hell, Roberto? Is that a word in the game, by the way, or is that just a player use player created term when, because it's definitely there. You know, that when all of a sudden, like, you're whooping a team's butt, and then next thing you know, you can't do one thing, they're all over you. Like ours did. Oh shit! Or did eFootball coin that term for this, for when that happens, or did the players just talk about it? Oh, come on, dude! It is challenging and it is fun, by the way. It's got to be in. See, it just turned around all of a sudden. It just turned around all of a sudden. Now I couldn't hit the post if I wanted to. Beautiful football, beautiful goals. Isn't that insane, dude? For all my guys that, if you're in here from the comment section and you're struggling, right, because I get those comments a lot. Dude, I was right there with you, trust me. I was right there with you. As you can see, I still have my qualms, but I promise you, dude, you will get better. And as you get better, you'll see kind of where you'll learn the nuances, dude. That's the biggest thing, is learning the nuances in this game. And once you get that down pat, come on, Kohler, show 2 better. Once you get that down pat, dude, it's game over. It's the most fun game by far. I'm already bumming that they're doing that that update, dude. I'm already bumming. That means I either have to choose not to stream or play UFL. Which UFL's got a big update coming too, so I will be trying that out on stream and stuff. I meant to, wasn't what I meant to do. So I will be doing that, but their updates didn't say much. There's not much going on in terms of fixes of the game, so it's kind of like, I don't know. It's more money grubber stuff, like, oh, buy these new skins and stuff. Oh, they call it that? They coined that term in this too? They coined that shit over in EA. I thought that was an EA thing. They coined that term, they call it DDA. But I think EA Sports denies it. You're saying Konami admits it. They say, oh yeah, we have DDA. Because DDA is ridiculous, bro. That's literally scripting. I can't believe there's not so much more coverage of this game, so much more about all the awesome stuff you can do in this, bro. Like, people have been missing out. All these yes men content creators are missing out, bro. It's like they didn't want to rock the boat and they just wanted to go with the meta or something, or maybe they're just not real footballers and didn't see the beauty. I don't know what it is, guys, but there's so much more that could be like shared about this game. And dude, did you guys see that? Cruyff was going on the 1-2 and Kohler blocked him, and once Kohler blocked Cruyff, he stopped his run. Good move. Oh, that was a sick little behind and turn by. Look at this. Boom, boom. Cruyff. It was kind of for no reason, but whatever. I did it. I wanted to do a. I did not want to do the behind and turn there. Was not trying to do the behind and turn. It just came off that way. See, dude, I hate how I'm. Okay, so you want to talk about AI assistance? AI assists me when I make the run and it's clear that I'm trying to block the damn. Which pass I'm trying to block, and my guy just stops. It's like you assist everything else, and then I make the right move, and they just totally leave me hanging. Like, you know what I mean? If I'm a centimeter off, even if I manually move my guy, it won't help me finish off the movement, but it will help everything else. It's like reward the skill with the AI. Don't give lower level players outs. Oh my gosh, dude. That was my fault, kind of. But why I went into him is because I was hoping I would body him off, when I went into went into the defender, cut his running lane off. Let's get Bebeto in. He's good in these situations. Let's get Messi in. Let's get Pirlo in, but move him to CMF. No. DMF. And let's get my man McAllister in. And move him DMF. SS. SS. There we go. Why I'm doing that, guys, is so I have a target to clear to. Oh! Fin with my attackers. Don't give him any room. Oh, crap. Come on him. Damn
There
it.
will be 1 minute added time.
Good. What a ball. Unbelievable ball. That's the game, guys. Comeback crazy. Who would have thought that was going to turn out that way? Look at those goals that I scored, though. Notice it was as I hit the post the third time, I was like, they ain't going to let me score this game. Ping, ping, boom. Thank you, Ken Konami, for joining the stream and helping me out. Ken Konami, if you guys don't know, is the fictional creator of Konami. What if his name was Ken Konami? That'd be legendary. All right, let's get into it. Player versus player time, boys and girls. Please like and subscribe. Let's check it out. See if there's been any movement, man. The support's been crazy. I couldn't appreciate you guys more. I'm gonna keep the the content coming. 901. But just to give you guys a little idea, I released a video about tempering your expectations on the UFL update coming. And that's first out of 10 by about... And then the second place video is another UFL video. And then my third one was about the Verse AI mode. Followed closely by the Bayern Championships reaction, then my 4123 4123, which is now a 4132. Same thing, similar though. Very similar tactics video. But if you're wondering why that changed from my tactics video, I just centered these two up instead of using Messi here as a secondary striker. I used to have these three spread out with Messi on the right, Villa on the left, so they both would cut in, then Kohler and then Cruyff centered. But I find this way better for build-up. But that's how that switched. But yeah, so UFL, even though it's sort of a dying game just because like the OG players, they must just I don't know. I can't explain why so many players are still playing that. I just couldn't even do it if I wanted to. If you guys are interested to see that and you're more just pure eFootballers, check me out later once the update's happening and I can't play eFootball. I'll show you guys what UFL looks like right now, and you tell me what you think. Remember, they have an update coming too, but it's not really gameplay, so I don't know what people are expecting. All right, let's get into it. We're on a 6-match unbeaten streak. I'm going to use the restroom and then PvP action. Oh, shit. I almost just broke the controller. Damn. I'll be right back. Alright, let's get into it. Alright. 6-match unbeaten? No! No! No, they didn't do this to me. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No. Guys, there's no way, dude. This has been the biggest C blocker day of all time, bro. Earlier, I win my PvP game. My 6-1. I'm going for my next. Boom, I have an emergency. Finally get back on. All my warm-ups out of the way. I have like a little, routine because I'm OCD. That's how it goes. And I finally get going, dude. Oh my god, I'm going to be so hungry to play. Does anybody know what time this will end? How long do these usually go? And there will be new events, though, when it comes back up, right? And stuff like that. I'm more excited about this update than anything. Well, I'm jumping on UFL. If you guys want to come watch UFL, come on over, dude. I'm headed to UFL. You guys could check it out just a little bit earlier. And then it's no funny business after this. We're getting right at it after it. I have another full day just streaming and playing. So, yeah. Friday, it won't be till more like early evening. And then all weekend, I'm in. But tomorrow, all day, baby. So, sucks that the maintenance is going on right now. But we'll be back in there. So thank you guys very much. If you want to keep watching, I'll be jumping on UFL. So see you guys soon. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. Join the Discord if you haven't already too. And I'll catch you soon.